Life is harder than dry dog food. And one of the things that makes life the hardest is when we feel like the center of control is outside of ourselves, when other people and circumstances are what's in control with what happens in our life. That is not a fun way to go through life. And stick around. Get comfy, get yourself a cup of tea, and prepare to feel a lot more encouraged about you and your life experience. Hi, my name is Diane Martinez. I'm a certified holistic life coach, and welcome to my office, Conscious Creating Life Coaching. I'm very happy to be here with you. I'm very happy that you are here with me. Life is quite challenging, sometimes more than others. But one of the undercurrents that can make life feel really difficult is when we feel like we are not in control of what's going on. It's other people, our partner, our in-laws, our parents, our boss, our government, big business, whatever it is somehow pulling the strings, and we are the marionette just going through the machinations that they create. It can feel that way. I get it. But it's not that way. What feels like it is out of control and can be out of control that does have a big impact on your life are the thoughts that you hold. Our thoughts are usually what is out of control and what is spinning and creating the scenarios that cause us to feel anxious and stressed, maybe a degree of hopelessness that we can have an impact on how things go for us. It's about our thoughts. If we are not careful, they can be the same as like a team of runaway horses. Remember in the old movies when somebody would shoot the carriage driver and that team of horses was just bolting out, going all over the place at a frenzied pace. No one's in charge. It was just crazy. Our thoughts can do that. If you are the one that is not at the helm of that wagon, holding the reins of those thoughts, they will absolutely take you, as my mom used to say, hither and yon, all over the place, into scary scenarios. Oh my gosh, what if that doesn't work? What if they don't like me? What if this fails? What if I can't do it? Those sort of scary places, your thoughts can go. And when your thoughts are left to run unchecked, like that team of runaway horses, you feel shaky. You feel scattered. You're not able to focus. Your power, your bandwidth to deal with life and making good choices has just been whittled away to almost nothing. The good news is, it doesn't have to be that way. You can bring those horses back under control. And that's what I want to share with you today. So if letting your thoughts run unchecked is like the team of runaway horses, picture in your mind a seasoned horseback rider, a seasoned horseman or horsewoman who knows how to ride a horse, who has respect for the horse, who knows how to interact with it in a kind way, not whipping it or beating it into some sort of performance, but who knows how to ride a horse. That can be you with your thought. You are with your thought, and the two of you meet in the present moment. You're not permitting your thoughts to run into the past and kick up all this bad stuff that happened back then, or scurry off into the future, cooking up very unlikely scenarios that just scare the absolute socks off you. You're here together in the present moment. You're focused on what is in front of you. You're calm. You're centered. That feeling of scatteredness, that shakiness is gone. You know who you are. You understand the power of your mind and being in control of it. And and you are able to create wonderful things and be your most effective person from that place. You, the cowboy or cowgirl, riding on that horse, under control, going at a pace you want to go, in a direction you want to go, that can be what life feels like to you when you understand you are in charge. You might not be right now, but you can be in control of the tone of the thoughts that you entertain. You are not at the mercy of your thoughts. No one else thinks for you. No one else vibrates for you. And therein is all the good news that you need to take those reins back and calm that racing mind down to this present moment. What's important to you, what's before you. If you try to take on the past and the future all at one time, you will indeed feel more than a little bit nutty. But it doesn't have to be that way. If you're used to operating that way, that from when you wake up in the morning till you fall unconscious at night, your mind is just scrambling. It is buzzing with what ifs and oh no and oh my God and all of that stuff. It can take practice, if that's what you're accustomed to bring it under control. And if that's the case, just do it in little bits. Don't try to go through your entire day that way if that has not been how you've been living your life. Create little moments when you're brushing your teeth, when you're washing your hands, when you're waiting for a bus or a train, or when you're sitting at a red light. Be present. Be calm. Take a conscious breath. Let your exhale be longer than your inhale. That activates your parasympathetic nervous system to calm you down. When you calm your mind, your heart rate slows. Your body is not just this soup of stress hormones. You're calm. You begin to calm. The more you do that in little moments through your day, the more normal that will feel to you, and the more dissonant and abnormal it will feel when chaos reigns in your mind, when those wild horses are running all over. And you can build that practice. Try to hang on to it. Well, I shouldn't say that. Try to hang on to it. Sounds like too desperate. Be in that place as much as you can when you first wake up in the morning. And it's likely when you check in with your email or social media or whatever that you'll lose it for a moment. But bring your awareness to that. Bring it back from those running horses to the one horse you're riding. You are in control. You're setting the pace. You're setting the direction. You are in control of your mind. Don't allow thoughts to go run unchecked, because the way you manage your mind is the way you live your life. If you go through, and many people have gone through their entire life not understanding that so much of their experience of life is determined by what they think. If you believe that it's a dog-eat-dog world, or it's every man for himself, it's a jungle out there, you've got to kill or be killed. Oh my goodness. That is not a fun way to do it. That is a way that will always have you living in that fight or flight, that ramped up state where you do feel jittery and on edge and scattered, like you can't focus. There's another way to do that. And even if you've never done this before, even if you're like, lady, I don't know what you're talking about, trust me, give it a try in just little brief moments. Again, if you try to go through your whole day like this, you won't be able to, and then you'll be like, oh, I failed, I can't do this either, this spirituality, personal growth isn't for me. And those wild horses in your mind are often running again. So be aware of that, watch for that, and just stay present in the moment. As much as you can, those little moments throughout your day can build and build until pretty soon your normal state is one of much more calm. And yes, there will likely be moments when, oh my gosh, there's a message from somebody, or there's an emergency, or your kid is sick, or somebody you know has been in a car accident or something. And yes, and we can go to that place for a little while, but then we return to that calm, that beautiful place where you are the one in control of your mind. Your mind is not in control of you. That, my friend, is a much more empowered way to go through your life, so that the experience you have isn't this frenetic, frenzied pace that feels, smacks of victimhood. No. Live from that place where you are in charge of what you think, if you choose to think, or if you just choose to have a moment of just being, standing outside on a crisp fall night, looking up at the sky, sharing, really savoring that first sip of coffee in the morning, or a hug from a loved one. As you are present for those things, you are building that muscle to be the one who is consciously aware of your mind and what it is doing, so that your life no longer has to feel like you are at the mercy of this team of runaway horses, but you are the one who is in control. You are the one riding the horse, setting the pace, choosing the direction, and most importantly, enjoying the ride. If this has been helpful to you, I would appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. And if you know of somebody you think might benefit from this content, please feel free to share. And if you are enjoying this content, please subscribe. It's free for you, and it really helps get this word out to more people. And if you'd like to dive in for more, come and join us on Patreon. We have a women's-only group that goes deep into wonderful subjects. This month, we are building a mental health toolbox. Come check us out. And until next time, my friend, create your day consciously. Bye for now.